YouTube makes a whole other video. And Garrett
Mine
let me.
doesn't.
Yeah,
No,
'cause it automatically uploads it when you end the stream, right?
there's a setting called Enable Auto Stop, and for some freaking reason, mine keeps defaulting to it. That's the
Oh.
issue.
Yeah, no, mine doesn't. I always, when I'm ending, I stop OBS first, and then on the YouTube page, it's like, your broadcasting software has stopped transmitting. If you do not restart it, this stream will end soon.
Okay, I probably have to figure where's the defaults for this stuff. I think that's
And
the
yes,
issue.
that is definitely default because I have not altered that whatsoever. The settings are whatever the settings are. I tweak things on OBS. I've never tweaked a setting in YouTube Studio that I can think of. I will say it's been really fun watching my YouTube channel grow from like literally nothing just from doing this. So thank you, Bo, for this opportunity. I have appreciated it immensely.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. We're all pretty chill here. There's no it's not like, I mean, everyone can stream, so it's not like I'm going to tell people not to do it. And, I'm only happy that people, people's success helps other people's success and vice versa. So,
And that's what I appreciates about you, Miss Katie. Oh, right. You probably don't watch Letterkenny.
no, I don't.
I understand. I don't watch Portlandia.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Or
so then you get it.
Yeah.
It's not because it's inaccurate or bad. It's just because it's like, it's not interesting. It's just, maybe one of these days I'll give it a proper whirl. I can't find the setting. I'll have to do it some other time. I want to play video games.
I really liked the first season of it, but later on, it just feels like it got very convoluted and bizarre.
That's why.
It went absolutely bizarre. Bizarre. But the first season's a decent watch.
Yeah, definitely.
If you can accept a world where there's only 4 types of people, hockey players, hicks, meth heads, and churchgoers, it's a funny show.
Yeah, I think it's good, but I also think it's overhyped.
It came during a time where it seemed like most of the things to watch were kind of drying up. It was well needed. I think that's why it got overhyped. It just it hit a good time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But which province in Canada is probably the most affordable to live in? Without being just in the sticks. I don't think I want to be in Alberta.
Well, it's a balance of job opportunities and what you're spending, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I think Ontario's notoriously the worst, but it's the most. You'll find the most cities, and Toronto's here, Ottawa's here. So
also don't speak a lick of French.
Ontario's mainly English, so it's not an issue. You're fine as an English only in Ontario, but it has pretty high taxes and a lot of services that cost city services, and but the jobs will pay a little more, and there's a lot more opportunities. Toronto and Ottawa, that kind of thing.
Do y'all have
cheapest is probably Quebec, but they pay. If you like paying taxes, that's where you go because I think they got the highest tax rate. So it's
what a coincidence! I love paying taxes.
Yeah. So that's the other thing about Canada too. Hope you enjoy paying taxes because that's.
Here's the other thing about Canada too. Open your wallet.
Yeah, well, we have lots of social services. You'll get healthcare. You won't get a bill when you go to the hospital.
Hell yeah!
But you'll lose I think it's like 30% of like your salary. Like it's a tilting amount. Like you're like, oh,
That
I earned 70,000. That means I might get 48K. Like, so
that is actually not far off from where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm probably paying about 25% right now for
Oh, okay.
income tax.
What?
Oh, I didn't.
But also, well, Oregon doesn't have any sales tax. So
Whoa, no sales tax. Oh yeah, you better like paying
No.
sales tax if you come here, buddy. It's like
Yeah.
18%.
I was going to ask about that. Oregon has property tax and income tax, but no sales tax.
We don't have state income tax in Tennessee.
Really? No
Nope.
income
And
tax.
so everybody
No state
from
income. There's still
California-
federal
Oh.
income tax.
We have federal income tax. We don't
Okay.
have state income tax though. So like if you own property here, it's California. I think it's like a 13% state income tax on property. So
Damn.
you go from a 13% tax to a 0% tax, and that's like what everybody's doing right now. It's crazy. And
Yeah.
so it's making it even more impossible to buy a house here.
Speaking of which, Credit Karma recently decided to take my address and show it as if I'm owning it. So I've got a property value on here. my condo that I'm living in is apparently worth $809,000.
Oh, that's nice.
It is an 800
Congratulations.
square foot, 1 bedroom, 1 bath apartment.
Oh, that's definitely not 890,000.
You're like, that's
Although nowadays it wouldn't shock me, man. Like prices are insane, dude. You gotta-
Yeah.
crazy.
Starter homes, quote unquote, in any, like it used to just be the Portland area, but now it's pretty much the entire state. Starter homes, quote unquote, mid 300,000s, 400,000s.
I just think real estate's just fucked in the head. Like the whole like if we're all like a community of people, as we get wealthier, we should be like, oh, we want everyone to have a home. We don't want people to be like in giant debt for 30 years to pay off a mortgage, which it literally translates into engagement until death. Like mort is the French word for death.
Yeah.
Like that's like a place we should be moving away from, not like, oh, that's a cool status quo.
No, we're moving towards it. There's just a little addendum to it. It's we want people to have somewhere to live, but we want them to be paying me for it. All of these like apartment complexes and whatnot are getting bought up by either individuals or
REITs.
or companies,
Mhm.
and yeah, and they want to charge rent on
All these
everything.
Property management.
Well, you guys call them REITs down there too, or real estate investment trusts. Like they're
Yeah.
literally
Yep.
just mutual funds. Like
Yep. Yep. It's insane.
that's fucked.
It's insane.
It's
super awesome when you're trying to buy a house.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like the idea, because like, you see families do it. Like my friend Mike, his parents didn't live. They bought a new house and they gave it to him for like a song because they're like, "Well, I want you to have a house." And I'm like, "Why don't we think about?
Yes, please.
Why don't we think about our community that way? Like, we don't. That's
Yeah.
not free. It takes work. It costs money. Okay, I get it,
Yeah.
but it's just seems like it's getting juiced for. Well, it's juiced for profit. I mean, that's
That's how everything
what it
works,
is.
exactly.
and I think that's
It's
probably
horseshit.
immoral. It's immoral. I think there's a case to be made on the morality of it, criminally, honestly, because like not expecting something for free, like you should have to pay something for it, but
Oh yeah.
but you want everybody. You should, like, if you were just in a community of 100 people and you had enough wealth to go around, you'd be like, yeah, I don't want anyone to sleep outside that doesn't have to. Cool. All right, great. Like, let's do other things. Let's not make that such a hard thing. So, anyway, I could rant
Yeah,
about
it's not
that
like
for
people
hours.
would be putting all these arbitrary like walls in front of these people either. Like it's presented in society. There's all of these
Hoops to jump
just
through.
arbitrary rules that
Yep.
lock certain people out of even a fucking living situation. It's so upsetting. But
Bo,
Just
you want to do a rage fire chasm way too early in your leveling?
I mean, it is a better. I'm going to get my saber rune if you want to give me like.
are you
Hell yeah.
10? It's not too early.
No,
12.
I'm 13
Oh,
right now.
dude.
13?
Yeah, get in there.
But I'm gonna be tanking it, unless someone else is tanking.
You should be able to hit everything. I think. Maybe not. Maybe 14. You'd be able to hit everything, but I don't know. You'd probably be fine.
I've got a rogue as well, or a mage I could bring along, or a level
I
21
also
warrior.
need my tanking rune.
Oh, well, there you go.
Not for RFC, you don't.
If he's
Yeah.
tanking,
The
he
one-
does.
Like, yeah,
Okay,
I
the
can
one
just come in as a
increases
regular.
threat generation, yes.
I can just come in as a regular rogue, but yeah, I can't tank it until I get my rune.
Which one is that again?
That's
the one-
rep one.
Spanish one.
I'm going to get Saber Strike first, so
Just a flesh wound.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the
Friendly
the
with
one's
DSL.
locked behind rep.
yeah, I think I gotta wait on her. I'd love to do it, but I have chores to do. I think first.
You can just DPS and come along to get levels.
Yeah,
and
if you got
loot and-
tank and heal, I would.
quests.
I'll go in just to damage things. I just mean from a tanking perspective, I can't.
I will tank it.
Be safe. Dabu for the horde.
Someone have a 15-ish healer.
Oh shit! I'm attacking Ganon.
Oh no, the rock biter weak aura is popping up on my warrior.
Yeah, well, it was the guy's first week aura, so that's not surprising.
No, how do I make it class specific?
You can do that
Under
in
the
Weak
load
Auras.
tab,
Under what?
so highlight it,
Yeah.
then click on the load tab, like where we were before for combat and stuff. There is player class. Yeah, just make sure Shaman is selected.
And that's for the entire. That's the parent one. Yeah, perfect. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
and yeah, you
Good
can customize it a bit more too if you're concerned, like if you're actually going to make it yourself and publish it for people. But that
Took
should
me
be good
5
for you.
years to figure out that I could do that with like add-ons. I have
Yeah.
like class-specific add-ons turned
Oh,
on.
yeah.
So like I've literally every time I would swap classes, I would have to turn off like decurs and like
Yeah, you don't need pally
just
power.
an idiot for 5 straight years.
Yep.
Still
Like I have my rogue poison one that would show up on all my other classes, and yeah, it's great.
Or like a melee swing timer when I'm on my mage. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the, get this shit out of here, dude. Come on.
Yeah, it's showing me on the map here. It's like, Blade Dance. Pickpocket South Sea Pirates receive Buccaneers Matchbox. Okay.
Mhm.
I want to get Saber Slash first.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah, that'll be good for DPS and tanking.
That dot chunks is so good.
What the?
The dot from Saber Slash.
Oh, nice.
Until everything becomes immune to bleed soon,
Don't talk like that. It's only gonna be like half of them.
and poisons.
They're not all gonna be mechanical. It's gonna be. There's gonna be goblin or not goblin. There's gonna be gnomes and there's gonna be the trogs.
It's gonna be really
Trogs,
fun for
yeah.
warlock tanks, because anything that can't bleed, you also can't throw drain life on. So there goes like a lot of damage mitigation.
Yeah,
But I think
they'll
that
have,
one boss is gonna be fairly easy. It seems like it's just like don't get punched off the platform.
the fire damage is gonna be through the roof.
Yeah.
And I
don't know,
just
fire
switched my
ward, I'm not
warlock.
really worried about that.
I just switched my warlock to the incinerate and Lake of Fire build. I like it a lot.
Nice.
It's very good.
Yeah. I cannot get behind Lake of Fire, man. I just can't do it. They need to buff it.
It's
No,
so
get
much
behind it.
damage. It's so much damage.
Yeah.
You don't have to channel it, you know. You just quick cast it just to get the debuff.
Well,
up.
yeah. It's just for the consecrate on the ground or whatever.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Lake
I
of
don't know,
Fire.
man. It's never like been that much damage every time I've done it. I'm just like, this is the most shit rune. Like, why is this in the game? Every time I've used it, I felt that way. And plus, all the mages do the damage. Just have a paladin bop them.
Well, that's another
Or in our
part of it.
case,
Lake of Fire isn't just increasing your fire damage; it's increasing all fire damage. You're helping them too.
typically with our alliance, raid, my one of our guildies will bring his lock, who's like primarily destro, and he runs that. He'll do Lake of Fire, and then I don't have to do it, and it boosts our fire damage. But
Yeah.
I don't like having to run it because it gets rid of what's it called?
I don't remember.
I
what
forget
slot
what
it
it's
is.
called. Demonic Embrace or something, I think is what it's called. Like increases dodge chance and 30% crit or something. And that's really good for building threat. With like just like Searing Pains, because you just like Searing Pain tab, Searing Pain tab, Searing Pain tab, and all of them crit for like 90, and you're like, cool, I have threat on all of these now. Like, it's super easy.
Yeah, but you can have even more.
I have it
threat.
though. I have that that rune. It's easy as shit to get, so I just grabbed it while I was leveling. So I can run it if you guys want to try that. I got most of the runes.
It's not a bad consideration when you take the entire raid into account for it.
Yeah, especially if
for-
there's like fire mages in there and other D-shore locks.
Bo, you missed it. First raid today, I put my pride aside and I benched Prayer Mending to pull out the homunculi and raid again. We had like 3 warriors
Oh yeah, I know.
and
Yeah.
a rogue, and like it was just like okay.
It
I have to
saves
run.
them a bunch of time having to cast it themselves. Just like yeah,
And it's even more armor shred.
yeah,
Like
it's
warriors
instant.
don't
It's instant.
shred 1,000.
We were melting bosses.
Yeah. No, you definitely homunculi is like definitely better than like prayer. You know, is useful, but I don't know. It seems like the damage is slow enough that you can live without it.
The other healer was Frosty Milk on his mage, obviously, and I feel really comfortable with mages healing the raid in general. So prayer mending is basically my answer to helping heal more than just the tanks.
Yeah, because prayer's like a raid wide heal you can't really control. Where I think the mages do raid wide healing better than single target, right?
On raid wide, mages are way better, but on single target, I think priests are probably better.
So
So
that's what I'm saying. So if
Oh,
they
okay.
cover raid wide, then you don't really like prayer's
yes.
a
Sorry,
random
yes.
5 heals across the raid, but you need your mana for the tanks, like or for clutch healing. So
Prayer of Mending will always bounce to the person that has the most missing health, which isn't necessarily the person that you need the heal going to in that moment, because it might have just been a warlock who tapped a bunch because he knows he's safe.
right.
Yeah, but having a mage in group is just like, oh, it's beautiful.
Does
So,
does
I
this
took
tap
Prayer of
proc
Mending.
the prayer? Does a warlock
Yeah.
tap proc prayer? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It does?
It is
I
cool,
thought it
yeah.
sits on y'all.
No, it'll
Well-
proc it.
On you, you're usually taking damage, so that procs it anyway.
Life tap procs it, I promise.
Okay, so we need people for this. DPS looking for group RFC. What's on the bulletin board?
I mean, I still got a big run ahead of me, so no
Just
rush.
2 warriors. Alright, does anyone for...
If you guys need me to tank something, I can. I just didn't want to cut your DPS or XP gains.
I'm on a
'cause I'm 25,
21,
I mean,
so
I'm mainly
probably not
going
the
down
best
there to
either.
clear out the quest log, so the trade-off is we clear it fast, and I get the XP from the quest fast, and
Okay. I'll go
so
with that.
I'm not like I don't think we have a group yet, though, so wouldn't rush over necessarily.
No, I'm waiting for you to have the rune.
Yeah, I'm going to get Saber Strike.
I'll keep doing this thing.
Yeah.
I've been playing Diablo 4 for like 24 hours straight, pretty much.
Oh shit!
Damn.
You enjoying your constructs?
Well, I haven't played it in like a year, I played it like really, really hard for the betas and then launch, and then the season came out, and I was like, I don't think I want to play this. And then the second season came out, tried it, was like, I still don't think I want to play this. And then yesterday, I made a barbarian. I haven't played barbarian since the beta, and it's really fucking fun. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of something. Hey, Bo, you remember how,
Mhm.
or you know how all of you on the show can never remember when Diablo 4 came out?
Yeah.
I have a mnemonic for you.
Okay. Let's hear it.
666.
Oh.
If you remember that 2 times 3 equals 6, it came out June 6th, 2023.
Wait.
So
June is 6. Day is 6.
That's
Where's
that
it?
capitalism thing we were talking about earlier.
there, 6623. So yeah, just remember 2 times 3 is 6. 666.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, no, it
like,
makes sense.
most,
Makes
like,
sense.
Stupid, obvious thing, but just
They didn't really market that, did they? I feel like it's the first time I heard it.
I remember I remember seeing that on like a not them explicitly saying it, but like a kind of tongue-in-cheek way that they did the numbering on the release date. Which is where I heard about it, anyways.
It also earned $666 million in 5 days.
That's probably a fucking meme. They're like, we made all the money
Did
ever.
it really come out in June? I feel like
Yeah.
I was. Was I not?
It
Was it
was.
not earlier in the year when I was grinding shit out
That
with
was the
that?
beta.
June 6th.
No, the
Beta
race,
was,
the hardcore
back
race.
That winter, bitch.
y'all
Oh
ha-
no, that was
yeah.
June.
Y'all had early access because you bought the
Yeah, so
more expensive.
It was a
the
couple-
end of April.
It was a couple of days though, wasn't it? Or was it?
Right.
Was
Yeah.
it?
It
I
was,
thought it was on release for the statue.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that started in June.
Huh. Well, I guess I don't really remember because
the
I sort of
beta was, like,
associated
that
with like the
winter before.
April. Yeah, I know the beta was earlier, but I associated with like April-ish, I guess, not June. But you might be right. I went hard in June. Actually, that makes sense because my mom moved into my house,
DG was July also.
and she moved in May, so that actually makes a ton of sense. Because then I was like, "Please don't worry about me," but I'm going to be playing video. I'm taking a week off work, and I'm playing video games 24 hours a day. And I didn't think it was going to be 14 days. I thought it was going to be maybe 6 or 5.
Well,
It was literally the worst thing I've ever done. No, not the worst thing I've ever done, but you know,
yeah,
it was definitely not enjoyable after about once day 7 hit. I was like, okay.
Do you really do it to enjoy yourself, though? You know. Or
Well,
do
it
you
was
do for the
it was
glory?
it was for the glory,
Exactly.
but
I don't think marathon runners do it because they enjoy it.
it was definitely a longer marathon than I thought it was going to be.
They
And-
enjoy it after, right? Like,
And
that's
then
the
until
whole-
somebody set up a third party thing, I had no idea where I was in the race. So it's like I don't want to get off the ride and be an idiot
Yeah, that old fucking shit.
Uh,
That's crazy.
because sunk cost fallacy was definitely in full effect. Like I've come this far, I'm not bailing. At the
Yeah.
same time, you know, fucking those 4 juicers there, you know, got
Oh,
first place
no.
pretty early.
Bo, you might want to see what Rusty just said in guild chat.
What?
Oh no.
Uh,
He just threatened to fill the core guild to the rafters.
you sure? Wait, what?
Tooth and nails. That's Rusty Nails. The last thing
I
he
just-
said.
Thus, you've done it now. Are you sure you want me to have such powers? Everyone can
No,
invite
no.
to the guild. Yeah,
No, tooth and nails.
yeah.
He said not a single lost puppy or lowly auction house
Not a
bot
s-
will be left guildless after this day.
Oh well, no, we
Oh
don't.
my god.
I mean, I knew this day of giving everybody invite powers would have to come to an end at some point. But do you want to be the one to make? I just remember you got to hang out with them.
Oh, dude, please.
Everyone that's like Rusty Dales knows better. He's been a viewer of my channel for a long time. He's just
He's
joking
the
around.
one that said it.
He's joking around.
Doomed.
Everyone.
I mean,
Absolutely
underground GDKPs. Somebody made the joke. I'm surprised they didn't just add the GDKP token to the WoW store.
There's only one person I think in the guild that doesn't listen to the show that's in the guild, and that's Caffeinated, my son. And how's he been doing? Is he still did he leave or what?
Yeah, we need to find that out.
What's
now,
going on with
don't
Caffeinated?
we?
I don't think he knows I'm a
last
streamer.
online 1 month.
Oh, my boy's disappointing me.
He probably got sick of playing a shaman. He's probably pissed about never having mana.
Yeah, he might be another character. Well, if anyone sees him online, like, let him know to join the Discord, man. So that his dad can check his dad. Tell him his dad's asking if he's okay. Hasn't seen him in a month.
Retcher hasn't been on for 2 weeks? Oh, he was the one that's saying he'll be back in phase 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, until we hit some limit, I don't know what. Until we touch bottom on this thing, I'm not gonna purge.
No.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's why we still have level 1 cow dude in guild who only logged in on day 1 and hasn't been on again since.
Yeah. I mean, look, if we hit a cap, then okay, it's different.
We're at 390.
You guys have a lot of alts though.
Oh yeah, we're definitely alt heavy.
Not that that's an issue. I was just saying 390s.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Inflated, I feel like.
It's inflated if you're trying to advertise it like we have 390 players, but you know, I kind of leave those details aside on Cord just to build up hype. Like we got 300 people, like come on and join us.
I don't even really look for those, like, oh, you have this many people in your guild, great. That means that it's probably a better guild. Like, I don't know. I've never really even thought of that. I just run with the guild.
Yeah, it's the vibe and
Yeah.
it's the vibe and you know, just a way for people to communicate. Really, that's why I hate how they gamify guilding because it's just a chat channel, guys. Like, it's just meant to help us coordinate easy across the game. Thanks.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be on my warrior for a rage fire.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I gotta go get the flight path.
Yes.
Alright, I'm almost got my Saber Strike rune.
Nice. Oh, I'm in a tank. I need... Oh no, I have... Never mind. I forgot. I'm being a good warrior. I do actually have a one-handed shield set up. Being responsible and shit. What the hell? Bo, what spec is your warrior? Like for talent specifically?
Oh, I run
protection?
I use the deep wounds. Deep wounds LOL damage threat. Or spec talents, I mean. Like, I'll go like full tank, like I'll be like sword and shield and like, yep, put it on a defensive stance. But I still keep LOL damage talents.
Okay. I've been using arms for leveling as well. And
It's pretty much the only build, I think, no matter, like, because you generate a lot of threat with it and stuff, like, just, I don't know if you probably can find it somewhere, like on Icy Veins. That talent build was found later in the season, so it might not be, if the sites aren't updated, it might not be there, the Deep Wounds build.
Yeah, Wowhead has seemingly not updated
No, that's why I say, like,
anything.
don't necessarily go off that. There's some YouTube videos for fighters that do it, but basically it's like, if you look at the parsers, that's what they're doing. It's their build, like the DPS build.
Wowhead has
let
down
me-
to 3 of 3 deep wounds, and then they put the last 3 points
Hang
into cruelty and fury to get
Wow,
increased crit
classic.
chance.
Warrior talent builder. Or is there like a site for this? Talent
Yeah,
calculator.
if-
Yeah.
yep,
All right.
yeah.
Warrior. So I think I know this by heart. Oh shit! I forget.
In arms, what Wowhead is showing is 5 of 5 deflection, 3 of 3 improved rend, 2 of 5 in tactical mastery, the retain 10 rage points for stance dancing, and then 3 out of 3 deep wounds. And the last 3 they put into fury in cruelty for the increased crit chance. And that's as tank warrior
The key
specifically.
the key things is the key things is to put as many talents. I maxed out deep wounds. And I maxed out cruelty. Those are like the key. Oh, and maxed out improved overpower. So yeah, they might vary a little bit. I don't remember what I put for some of the earlier talent tiers. I think 3 in heroic strike. I think I might have put in because your quick strike will benefit from the reduction in heroic strike cost.
Oh, you use quick strike?
Yeah, for DPS, it's quick strike, raging blow, and use quick strike, raging blow, and what's the other talent shit? Oh, consumed by rage. So, and those are the only 2 buttons you use. So,
Those last 2 are late. I don't have them yet.
if you're DPS, not on tank, but if you're DPSing, what you got to do, pool up 80 rage. Raging Blow doesn't cost rage. It's actually builds rage, so it's an 8-second cooldown, but hit that on cooldown. Ideally, you're bringing rage into the fight. If not, you're going to be spending some time building up rage. Once you have 80, you dance above and below 80 to keep proccing consumed by rage, and you do that by pressing quick strike over and over and over and over again. And then if you run low on rage, just slow it down a bit. Get some white damaging, get a raging blow, pop a rage potion, hit blood rage, get you back up to 80, and then keep pressing quick strike. Yeah, that's the DPS. Like, it's actually like the stupidest easy rotation like ever. It's just a 1 button kind of 1 or 2 buttons.
Fortunately, both of those are at level 25, so I'm not getting them for a while.
Yeah, that's DPS, but it's still worth it to go because you have overpower, and what you might want to do is try and do the 2-handed build, which you may not have that because that requires reputation, but you get an offhand. Doesn't matter what it is as long as it has high attack speed, so you want it to be parried, so it brings overpower online. And then with 50% crit chance on overpower, it does a lot of damage too. And then that has a high chance of proccing deep wounds, and you want as much deep wounds as you possibly can, because over time the damage in deep wounds like stacks, like it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it does actually a good chunk of your DPS too. So I watched a whole video on it. there's a whole that's one of those things where it's like the build is simple, but the math behind it's not obvious. So getting the explanation for oh shit, I'm falling in the hole. Yeah, so, and I couldn't even tell you the exact, why this is good, numbers-wise, but it's definitely worked out for me. Like, I had a 2x'd my damage in raids. Like, I just had the purple sword, was just doing whatever I felt like doing, and I wasn't cutting the mustard, and I swapped to that talent build, and I, got a lot better. How do I get out of this hole without going through Pyrewood Village?
Where are you?
Shadowfang Keep.
I think I just
you
hearthed.
can. Let's see.
So
If it's where I think you are, you can jump over the fence.
Okay. Yeah, I fell in the crack. I didn't find the guy. Oops, I fucked up.
'cause that's like the spot I go to get to the coast to fish every once in a while.
Thing I can jump to.
Trying to get myself out of harm's way so I can actually pay attention to the stream.
I was not
Piece of,
surprised as the exact same talents. Really? I was dumb for going anger management?
Yeah, do not
So-
take anger management.
Something I was also going to say is a lot of the builds, especially for the first phase, since we're limited on talents, it'll be a finite way up till a certain point, and then it's like arbitrary where your other ones go because everything kind of works. But obviously, there are some that are probably better than others depending on which class you're talking about. But from my understanding, like most classes are kind of lenient about that when you're talking about like all of the talent points as far as this phase goes. I think they did that intentionally so that people could like
cool.
experiment and
Oh yeah, it's
Try
definitely
different
it's
things.
definitely cheaper to like respec and stuff.
yeah.
But it's just like that particular warrior build is like I mean it's not obvious. Like I've picked several builds and it didn't clue in that would be the
Yeah.
kind of damage it is. Okay, I figured it out. I got through. I'll log in on my warrior in a second. I'll just tell you specifically what I have. Centrifuge. I'll do a quick jump over real quick. Because I just don't remember what I picked, but I varied it a little bit, just at a, I think it's very minor differences and up to preference, but
Oh, I know why I did. I put the points where I did in my talents because that's the arms leveling build that's on Zygor's guides.
yeah. No, Zygar might not be up to date with this either.
It's definitely not. It was not made for Season of Discovery.
Oh, Dr. Sattler, 70 Spurs. Okay, right, talents. Okay, so I've only got 1 point in cruelty actually. So yeah, I didn't. Okay, that makes sense. I put 3 into improved rend, and which probably I could remove 1 point in here and drop it as an extra point of crit.
You can't take out improved rend because you need the 3 to
Oh.
get the deep wounds.
Yeah, that's why I maxed it out because thunderclap sucks and improved charge sucks. So I did actually went hard. I went hard on tactical mastery after all. Okay, yeah, because I do stands actually quite a bit now that I think about it. Okay.
You went all 5 in tactical.
Yeah, because like
mastery?
on Kelris, I swap all the time from
Oh.
defensive stance. I go defensive stance so I can shield bash, although I don't need to. But usually I'm main tanking. Like it depends what I need because I'm often
Can't you
if I'm
shield bash in battle stance?
No.
yeah, you can actually. You just
There's
need to have a
room
shield.
for it, maybe, right?
No, you can.
Yeah, you just need
really?
a shield.
You can shield, but the
Yeah.
issue
Requires battle stance or defensive stance.
I'm confusing a lot of different things because the issue is it depends if I'm just DPS in raid. Sometimes I'm tanking, but I'm 2-hand tanking, and I'm like, okay, I need I'll be DPSing in defensive stance, so I generate lots of threat.
Right.
And then when it's a burn phase, like on Kelris, I don't need to be in defensive anymore. I go to battle stance for my extra 10% of damage, and
To
Yeah.
pump more.
yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
tactical mastery is useful in that sense. Improved overpower and 3 in deep
Right,
wounds.
You could shield bash.
Okay.
in battle stance.
Yeah. So I opted for like the extra damage in deep wounds, and yeah, basically,
Oh, so you're taking the 2 improved power instead of going 3 in cruelty.
yeah, that's basically
Okay.
it. Because this gives you 50% overpower chance, anyways, and it's parry. Like, so if I'm 2-handing, the chances of me getting parried are like nothing, right?
Compared to dual wielding, yeah.
Right. Only use the left to target dodges, or not. It's not parry. Sorry, it's dodges. But if you're 2-handing and you have a high attack speed offhand, chances are you'll whiff. They'll dodge sometimes.
A lot.
So it'll be online a lot more. But with a 2-hander, it won't be online that much. So that's why I opted for less of a crit chance because I'm already getting 50 from this. So who cares? Like, there's nothing procs off the crit chance that's very meaningful that I can think of. Is there something that procs off of it? I don't think so, eh? Like there are talents that do it, but nothing I'm using. Like when you get a critical strike, then such and so. Like there's no need for it apart from DPS.
Doesn't it crit increase the amount of bleeding that you do with like rending and whatnot though? Oh yeah, for deep wounds, your critical strikes cause bleeds, so you want more crits.
Oh yeah, your critical strikes cause the opponents to bleed, dealing 60. So like for a rend. Yeah, again, it's shot. This weapon is shockingly slow at 3.5. So it's like what's a few
purple
points,
sword.
a few point of percent. That's why like I leaned towards that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure it makes that much sense. But I mean, we're
That's-
talking the difference of 2% critical strike. So
Yeah.
I already have 11 crit chance. It's 13 crit chance. So I just figure if I do crit, it'll do more damage rather than have more of a chance to crit. If that makes sense.
Plus, your crit's probably higher when you're in raid with all the raid buffs.
But
you
it's splitting hairs. I've seen this build with just 1 point in deep wounds, and putting 2 points here for the crit. So I mean,
So overall, you say yes, go for improved overpower.
I haven't compared them side to side to see which I like more, but I think those 2 points are optional. I think you can put 1 point here and 3 in cruelty, and that's fine. Or you can do this, and that's also fine. Like I'm,
Right,
I'm
that's
topping
kinda what I
out.
was
I'm
saying,
topping out
what you need to
DPS.
see.
Like this was what I even have up here was I think our Akumai fight probably the last thing I did, and I was 140. So
Okay. Yeah. no,
I'm not
that's fair.
trying to get. We've seen parses over 200. I'm not trying to do that, but
Yeah.
I'm not buying explosives.
No, this is a parsing guild now.
I'm not sneak smoking.
Yeah, I'm heading out for one too. I'll be right back. But it was. I just looked it up because I'm like, oh, what are they doing? Oh, okay, I'll try and. It made a big difference. Like just changing my talents out and using the appropriate runes doubled my DPS, and I was like, oh, okay. Well,
Sweet.
never, it's always good to be humble and just admit when somebody's got a good idea and use it.
With the Earth Mother.
Yeah, my issue is I don't really know how.
And I use them in I use them in
Trails
both
off.
stance. I use them in both stances. Like whether I'm tanking or not, it doesn't make a difference. I'm fine either way.
Cool. Okay.
All right, AFK for a minute.
Yeah. See y'all after a chair stream.
Alright, hello, I'm back. Twitch viewers, let me know if the audio's cut out again, because it likes to randomly drop for some damn reason I haven't figured out yet. Okay. Hello.
Yo,
I made it back. I'm still here.
welcome back.
Alright.
I'm reading about this Hammer of the Ancients build on Diablo.
That's a paladin thing, right?
It's a barbarian.
Oh, for Diablo.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, Hammer of the Ancients, yeah. I think that's the, is it the slam one?
Yeah, it is.
Slam- Bash the
And this
ground.
build's like get a bunch of fury and berserk and like one-shot mobs.
Yeah, the only thing I don't love about Hammer of the Ancients is you gotta stop moving. It's really not mobile, but it still might be good if you can round up the mobs.
Oh, right, like yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, Whirlwind you can keep moving, so if there's I play on hardcore, so I'm like I can never
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
moving. Like
I
I
thought
can't.
about it. I really did, but I'm glad I didn't because I've only died like I think twice, and it was with like when I grouped up, and I did the capstone dungeon at like I think I was 42, and my friend was 35, like 34, 35, and I thought it was for level 40, but it's a level 50 thing, so we were like, oh shit.
Okay. Where is this rune I need to... Oh.
Also, if you need help getting the rune, I can log over and help get the rune.
Well, no, I just need to make a jump.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure where I need to make the jump from. Hang on.
Yeah, the chest is not always up either. It's
Oh,
basically
I see
like
it.
right in front of the zone in.
It's up. There's a rusty chest. Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
Is this the jump point or is it the bridge?
From the bridge.
From the bridge? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I need sprint. Sprint will get me there.
I should.
I definitely can't do it without sprint.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah, so
me.
just sprint
Yes.
and then
Incoming failure. Alright, here we go. Oop. Oh, I did it. First try.
Nice.
Yeah. Easy life. Easy game, easy life.
Alright, I got Saber Slash.
Hell yeah. No lock picking required.
Had to do a lot of walk picking. Alright, Hearth and back.
Terror, do you have the Seinfeld interstitial in your soundboard?
I do not, but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, you should work on that, please.
If you get it, I can include it in our soundboard. I was able to level up our Discord so that we can get a few soundboard things in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Because I pay for it's still a freemium. You get free boosts as just a regular subscriber, so I was able to give it over to it for free. I guess you can get to level 1 without having to have a recurring cost.
Okay.
But to go any further from what am I at, like level 1, then people have to sub, so I'm not gonna ask people to do that, but you do get a couple of soundboard options.
If anyone already is sub, they can boost the server. I'm not sub, but
Oh, if they already
I know
they-
some people just like pay for it. You know?
it's like Amazon Prime
It's
or
not
whatever.
uncommon.
Like you can just. But I mean,
if
like
they have a sub,
yeah,
and they're in here, they can boost it.
it's like a Prime thing. Okay. Well, maybe I'll.
But yeah, it is kind of an awkward thing to be like, "Hey guys, boost the."
Well, I mean, I think like that's why I set up the Patreon. I think people, if they're gonna give money, they'd rather it go to the creator and not Discord.
right.
You know, it's like. Yeah.
Right.
But if it's a big enough server, then maybe it's cool. I don't know, but I'm not gonna ask people to do that.
Lotar, go forth to victory. What are you looking for? Down.
I'm gonna try and get my tanking rune while there's still time.
just realized if we're just doing this for your quest log, there's no reason I can't just like go on a max level character myself, just steamroll.
Yeah,
this.
I mean that's an option too if that's what you want to do.
Might as well. Why
I wasn't
not?
sure what your intent behind what it was, so if you want to level your character, then yeah. But I think everyone's tuckered out today. I think yeah.
It's
I was
alright.
kind of pissy when I woke up. I was like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, same.
I missed a whole bunch of good stuff.
It's okay. It's there on YouTube for you to watch later. I need them watch hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, gotta get you 3K before the year's out. I think the other thing too, though, is you have to have 1,000 subs as well, or something like that. I thought that was one of the things. You need 1,000 subs and 3,000 watch hours, or something like that.
I will tell you. Eligibility for earning is either 500 subs or 3 video uploads in the last 90 days. No, sorry, both of those.
Okay.
Oh, I need
It's
400.
checklist.
Oh,
I
the
need 463 subs.
the eligibility actually has gone. Oh no, there's a new tier of eligibility. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm actually once for 500, 3 video uploads last 90 days, which I think my streams count.
Yes.
And I've got 2.1k of 3,000, and one of the following.
Yeah, so 500
Nice,
subs,
dude.
3 video uploads in the last 3 months, and one of either 3,000 public watch hours or 3 million views on public shorts.
Yeah, well, the short game.
It works on me. I watch pirate software shorts
Oh
all the time.
no, I know, but from a monetization perspective, like you got to do big numbers.
3 million views.
Yeah. If they even pay
3
you,
months.
I'm hearing like it's hard to shit to get money out of TikTok. Like even if you earn money, they don't give
Yeah,
it to
people
you.
Wait for just like a year plus for their checks.
Yeah, or they just like if they owe you more, they won't pay out the whole thing because they'll cap off what they pay you or something like that. Like there's
It's a nightmare.
if you're someone that's already gonna pull a lot of views, it might be great for you, and that's probably why they have it that way.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm not trying for TikTok. I'm fine with the YouTube thing. Alright. Invite.
You don't want to be a TikTok famous person anyways, man.
I don't think so.
Maybe you do, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Hell no.
I want to do podcasting and like streaming school. Like I'm not like trying to be. I invited 100 people to my house to watch me take a shit.
I think that's what people respect about you guys, man. So.
You know, we're normal and not clout demons, clout goblins.
Well, I wouldn't call you guys normal. I wouldn't say I'm normal either, but you know, I think
right?
that's good too.
Yeah, no,
you know?
yeah. We're
It's
just
niche.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people laugh about shitting in lakes, but not everybody laughs about shitting in lakes.
I was raised not to be embarrassed by stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that wasn't the case with a lot of other people. So it's like, you know,
That's so odd to me.
well, it's
It
a
seems like
rural
point
upbringing.
of like, yeah.
It's a rural up. Like I find, like I've been a city person, but like families out in the country, and I was out there a
Yeah, I
lot,
was too, I
and
guess.
their vibe is, you know, like we don't cringe about just the realities of the world or whatever. Like it's, you know, like yeah, and like city folk are like, "What? You talked about this? That's crazy. I would never."
Yeah, but then they're like, I saw a homeless guy fucking on the subway earlier, doing some crazy shit.
Yeah. Like, well, yeah,
You
there's
know?
that, but it's just about behavior or what you talk about.
Yeah.
And then everyone gets shit-faced drunk and does incredibly dumb things. So
Not me anymore.
Yeah.
People are too uptight.
Just saying, it's hard to be
That's
uptight
true, man.
when everyone's throwing up and, you know, or obnoxious and yelling and all that stuff. It's just a different vibe. I don't even know how to say it, but
That's fair.
I was not raised to have a lot of cringe. Even my grandmother, she saw me. I was at the funeral. She's like, "What did you do to your hair? We got to fix your hair." I'm like, because it's purple. It's pretty gay. Well, it's pretty gay, right? Like, if you're country folk, you're like, you don't do abnormal things. That's it's just it's that kind of thing. Yeah. It's like
That's
it's
fair.
pros and cons, right? So it's
Must be the absolute worst for her.
It's so yeah, it's such an odd thing. My family's so much like that, so it's very odd.
Yo, have a good
Like
one.
wasn't allowed to have my ears pierced because the same reason.
yeah. That's I know. That's that.
So-
I wanted to pierce my ears as a kid. My dad wouldn't let me because
So
it was gay. He wasn't gonna have a gay
Yep.
son, I guess.
That-
And I'm like,
that being the reasoning made it even worse because it's
Yeah.
just like that makes me want to do it more, kind of.
yeah. It's just also just
If you
not
were like,
how it
no,
works.
because like I don't know, some rational reason. I can't really think of one right now, but maybe it would be different. Stupid.
Yeah, it is dumb.
Well, that's the thing. They tell you that it was because they didn't want you to be gay, but that wasn't actually what they cared about. They cared about other people
Yeah,
looking at
no,
you
well,
and thinking that you're gay.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Is it makes you look this way, you know? Not
Which is even
and
fucking
and
No,
worse,
but they
it's like-
they fear for your soul going to hell, and their own soul's going to hell too. Like, oh, I brought,
That's such a.
I raised someone and they ended up this way.
That's
What?
just so wild.
Well, I mean, they think they're helping. Like that's the sad
Yeah,
part.
I know. It's wild.
And it's like, ugh, like they try to talk somebody out of helping for their beliefs,
Yeah.
and well, that's why people stop talking. it's just like I'm fucking done with this shit. Like, call me when you're normal.
Well, I think your hair looks fucking rad. So
Yeah, I do too. But it's
nice.
thank you. I think I'm going to go for green next.
Like what kind of green? I got my lights in my
Like
desk
some
set to
green. Like I would like to do two colors. But it's hard. I'm not great at makeup stuff, so or in hair and doing that kind of thing. So it's like
Yeah. Do you have a person or you do it?
my mom did the last one, but usually I just do it myself.
Nice.
But and she's
I'm way
she's
too-
still. I try to show her. I'm like, look. I'm trying to show her these hairstyles. I'm like, look what they do in K-pop. They do all kinds of crazy shit. That's what
Yeah.
I'm aiming for. Like, I want personality, color. Not taint, but tint. Different
Taint?
tints. Not taint. I don't. I want my hair to look
Oh,
like
I'm
taint.
I'm
I
inside
want my
when
hair
you're
to
ready,
be
Bo.
taint.
You're inside RFC.
Yep.
I have 15 minutes on a Hearthstone. I'm in Gadgetan, or not Gadgetan. I'm
Is
gonna
there
get.
a
All right, I'm coming.
third person that could help summon? Because I'll just log on there now. Yeah, I'm logged
Only
on.
two of us in the party.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still run it because
If you want, I'm on my 25 druid, so I'm just gonna tear through everything as it is.
are you gonna be tanking?
I'm in cat.
Tanking, healing, damage. He's all of it basically.
when everything dies in
We'll
a
die
hit,
twice.
it don't matter.
That's where I go.
I soloed RFC on my warrior. Even it's
Mhm.
yeah.
Do you have all the quests, Bo?
I have 4 quests. Yes, I think that's all of them. Right? It's 4.
No, there are 6. For
Yeah,
No, 5.
5.
Wailing Caverns is 6.
Testing enemy strength, hidden enemies,
6?
Margrim Totem, Targaman. Margrim Totem.
And-
Which one am I missing?
I'll tell you in a second. Where's the damn? Wait, no, not this one. I want Dungeons, Ragefire.
There might be one here in Ratchet, right? Maybe I've got.
No, there's 2 in Thunder Bluff, 2 in Orgrimmar, 1 in Undercity.
I didn't pick up the Undercity one. Well,
It's they are hidden enemies, slaying the beast, searching for the lost satchel, testing an enemy's strength, and the power to destroy.
yeah, the satchel's the one I'm missing.
Oh, that's in Thunder Bluff.
What up? Have a good one.
No, maybe it's not the satchel then. I swear I got the 2 Thunder Bluff ones. I'll find it. Bring the book spell.
Dude. Oh, okay, alright. It looked like mold.
No, I just couldn't have it without any hexed characters, so I decided I'm gonna go with umlauts on every character to fill the space between the M and the D.
Okay, I've got hidden enemies. It's the power to destroy I don't have.
Power to destroy
That's
is
Undercity,
the Varamathras one.
Yo,
And you were
Be
just over
good.
there.
Keep it
For
real.
shame, sir.
be good. Keep it real.
Yeah, I feel pretty dumb about that. Well, we run with what we have, and I'll go do it when I'm 25 later or something like that.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be through it pretty quick. I'm flying in now, so
Oh, yeah.
it's not like we're gonna spend a bunch of hours in there. So I want to get it.
Rip
This is
shit.
going to take 7 hours. Strap in.
Oh, I see you on the flight path.
In there.
Yeah, we did the meme.
Oh, yeah.
The that like what movie is that from? Like Inception or something? I don't remember what the movie is. 2 people looking at each other in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know where I haven't been in a long time? To the
What's that?
prequel meme subreddit. See, at my
Yes.
job, when I was bored, that's like my #1 play. I'm like, I'm gonna go look at some prequel memes, and I'm like,
That's awesome, dude.
I just thought I haven't been there in 6 months. I'm like, must be some great memes I missed out on.
I know a lot of prequel memes, but I honestly am not on Reddit all that much, and that's amazing that that's a subreddit. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
But I've seen lots of prequel memes, so that's hilarious.
That is not where I thought this conversation was going at all.
prequel memes is my my favorite subreddit for sure.
I thought for sure you were going to say, you know where I haven't been in a while? Stockades.
Oh,
Oh,
I was waiting for it.
no, it was a genuine feeling.
I'm trying to see some pod
Prequel
racing memes. man.
Memes.
Now this is pod racing. I was too young to know that those movies are bad when they came out. They were the shit. So
Yeah, they're
the
great.
shit.
Let's see. Damn, I just saw a picture of the kid that Anakin Skywalker murders. He's like an adult now. That's wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you like sort by top memes past year,
Damn, he survived.
he's like the 2nd or 3rd. I was
The
like,
ultimate plot twist.
There you go, Bo.
what are you doing?
Just threw one in general chat for you.
French be like looking at the word Ioexa and go, ah, yes, oh. What is Iu?
They
Oh,
just made a word with a bunch of vowels to make it look really fucking confusing to English speakers.
right, because it's, oh, yeah. Iu.
It's kind of like that guy.
Okay, I
John
get it. Yeah, yeah.
LaJoie.
Yeah.
I did
get
not,
that.
dude. For literally a decade, I've said John LaJoie because I had no idea.
John LaJoie.
Had no idea
That sounds so weird.
because I'm a dumb American, dude, and we don't speak French at all for the most part.
Don't worry, French are dumb too, so we're all even. Everybody. And I say that as meaning we're all dumb in case anyone gets insulted.
Yes,
I know I
yeah.
have some Quebec listeners and Francophone listeners. Je vous aime aussi.
You beat Bo.
Well, he might not because I'm running the complete wrong way like an ass. Yeah, there's like never be mad that you're don't know French or can't learn it very well. It was like literally designed to be hard to learn, so that the elites could lord over you foolish serfs.
I'm bad at learning like every language I've ever tried to learn.
Oh, okay, yeah, I love this.
Some of them are not so bad.
I took Spanish 3 years in a row in high school
Yeah.
because I failed it.
Spanish is a tougher one though. Feels like Spanish
Really?
is easier because I know French, which doesn't say much for it. Yeah. Like they have different words, but like all the fancy pronunciations and stuff, definitely French thing.
Okay, one more meme, then I'm done.
Oh.
Why? There it goes.
Okay, yeah. Okay. It doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. It's just yeah. If you're prequel memeing, it just none of that matters. Everything ties back to how good the prequels are and
Hey, he's here. Let's kill shit.
how much of a role model Anakin is.
We had the Palpatine do it on the soundboard in our guild Discord for like during ICC before each poll.
Do it.
Do it. Raid lady would be like, "All right, is everybody ready?" And someone would throw in, "Do it."
So about Saber Slash, is it a full-on replacement for Sinister Strike? Like you'll never cast Sinister Strike again?
Wrap.
Because like they have no cooldown, both of them.
Yeah. There's
Like
no point
there
in
never
using
would be
it.
a case where I'm like, oh shit, I need to cast Sinister Strike here.
Only if you've swapped your runes, then you need
Yeah,
the correct
yeah,
button.
okay.
That's it.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Because like I usually leave my runes like on the hotbar where they are, so I don't have to move them around all the time.
So
So
annoying that they do what they do.
so basically, I just gotta like swap them out if I ever swap them for some reason. But it sounds like I won't need to.
No. Well, until you get better runes, I think eventually Saber Strike falls off in favor of, some of the runes you pick up at higher level, but it's what I've got for now, for sure. These little shits are actually doing a decent chunk of damage to me.
You guys gonna be okay?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't kick in time. Guess I have so much more health than I do. Is Terror Skull still in here?
Barely.
Okay. At some point, I want to pick his brain about proper energy management. It seems bad to just burn down to 0. Like, you want to maybe hover at 50 or something like that. I don't.
I usually just burn mine.
Yeah.
Probably not correct, but I do.
Yeah, but then you get into a hole and you're like, oh, I can't cast Kick because it takes 25 energy, like that kind of thing. So.
Oh, I'm hurting. Let me heal myself, too. Okay. Oh, no, I don't have mana. Shit.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. I can't bear form without mana.
Oh, okay, it's not fine.
It's not fun. Panic.
I'm also not clear if Slice and Dice is like a trap talent. Or trap
Oh, that's
ability.
the one that increases your attack speed, right?
Yeah.
I typically.
Yeah, it's super worth it.
You want to like always keep that up because your main damage throughput is auto attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that because, you know, it's like Eviscerate's pretty good, but attack
Which,
speed's
yeah,
nice.
I mean those are good, but the more auto attacks, the better.
Yep. Slice and dice, keep up at all times, and when you do have it up, then eviscerate.
So here's a new question. With Saber Slash and Backstab up, like I can backstab freely.
Yeah, but it's like 60 energy, right?
Right, so do you just not use Backstab with Saber?
I tend to not, no. Just because it's too much.
It's only 150 weapon damage. It's not that big a deal.
Good for an opener.
I think Sinister Strike's actually better than it, isn't it?
Uh,
Or
six
not
dam.
Sinister
Right
Strike,
now
sorry,
it's ranked
Saber
2.
Slash.
Yeah, well, it has. So 150% weapon damage might be made up by the bleed that Saber Slash does. Like, you know, if it's the same difference, just over time, then. Again, it's like there's fun buttons, but they might actually be not optimal for a good damage rotation, and I don't know what those are.
I feel like I'm basically a 3-button Terry on my road. It's Saber Slash, Slice and Dice, Eviscerate. Again, I'm level 15, so not max level either, but that's pretty much it so far.
Eat a little bit of food.
Go for it. I can hang with homies. Ain't no thing.
Sweet blows, dude.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you had one, though.
That's okay. I was going toe to toe with him. Tested my metal, you know.
Yo.
Yeah, I'll take that. Does stamina impact rage or energy generation at all?
Nope. No, my health.
Nope. Alright.
The spirit?
No.
Nope.
Lame.
Yeah, nothing does in classic.
You just have like consumes that can help you, right?
Thistle Tea will increase it. Well, refill it, I should say.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. I need to level up my cooking on my rogue.
Yeah, I think it's like cooking skill of 60 is required.
That sounds
Where do we
right.
go now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go this way.
that's regrowth. Rejuve's that? Yeah. What did I make healing touch? That one. Okay. I'm contemplating switching this guy from a cat to a tree because it seems like we need more healers in our guild.
I thought about making an alt druid as well for
I
that
guess,
reason.
yeah, the nice thing about the druid is you can swap a little bit, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be nicer with dual spec rather than having to spend money on a respec every single time.
Oh, that does suck.
I think
Yeah.
that'll be a thing, but I think that'll be a thing like probably last phase.
Yeah, I might just go permanent healer.
What if they give us extra talent points for last phase? That'd be awesome, right?
I noticed something interesting when I was looking at some of the data mined runes yesterday. It gave me an idea. I was looking at warlock runes, and one of them listed in its tooltip, it said requires cloth, leather, nail, plate. But it was a warlock rune. What if they're somehow going to let I don't know, somebody have like abilities and runes from other classes?
Oh, weird.
That would be odd.
I mean, they're all very specific to the class, so I don't know.
Yeah. How would you? What do you need?
Say warriors at max level during that last phase where they said like surprise extra stuff. Maybe warriors can get priest's homunculi rune.
Okay, that's one that could translate, yeah.
Anything that creates a new ability rather than impacting an already existing ability.
Yeah, and that doesn't benefit from talents that, you know what I mean? Like those, some of those abilities like, oh, they benefits from heroic strike. Well, if you're a rogue taking that, then what's the point? But yeah, homunculi is a good example. That arcane blast, like that one's pretty agnostic. There's a chaos blast or something like that.
Chaos bolt.
Yeah.
Chaos
Is
bolt,
one
yeah.
for, but arcane blast is also one. I could see, yeah, like them giving like, wow, those are cool wrists. I could see them giving like mages chaos bolt or something if they were gonna do something like that. That would be Chaos bolt slaps when it crits. It's like critting for over 300 when you're like level 13.
Oh, maybe we could actually get bandage spec warrior for real. Okay, these guys are slapping. Holy shit.
Do you need a heal?
Yeah, I might pop out to heal myself.
I
real quick.
I bandaged and he went away.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Bandage rogue. How about that?
I like it.
No, but seriously, what they need to do is allow you to put the bandages, stack them to 200, and put them in the like ranged weapon slot, and give warriors a bandage launcher, and then you're basically a hunter, but you slap the bandages on people like. Pew, 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 pew.
Yep, love it. Sign me up. They're basically getting one of those money guns. The fucking bandages.
Yeah.
Or t-shirt cannon.
And just to make it like its own sort of thing, you got to go into bandage stance. Like it's there's defensive berserker battle, and then bandage or like
Medic stance. You're
yeah.
just on one knee.
Oh yeah, no, you can't move. Like when you go into the stance, you got to stand still, and you know that's part of the drawback. But you're a warrior, you have plate on, so you can tank like some shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Somebody get me the. Can someone set up a Discord call with a classic WoW developer, please?
What are you talking about? You said it earlier. They're
I
watching
can.
the stream.
I'm ready for a full PowerPoint.
They're watching the stream. Remember?
Yeah, they might be. They might catch this. They might not. They might not be watching this particular
Oh.
5 minutes when I'm having my epiphany right now.
Clip it. Everybody clip it.
Yeah, true. Somebody clip it and we'll send it to their. They have like a Twitter account or something like that.
Just
Or-
get Scott to
No, I'll-
text the clip link
I'll,
to
I'll
Metzen.
yeah. I'll add the. Well, I don't know if Metzen's not doing classic. Need to get a hold of the.
Yeah, but he's an inside man. He can get the word around.
Dude.
Need to make a full
bandage
PowerPoint.
stance.
Bandage stance. Coming to a WoW near you in 2024.
So how does it work? So we got like our version of auto shot, like bandage shot or something like that. Like just it needs to. We need to have an auto thing. It's-
Warrior, but
yeah,
it's
you just-
a hunter.
It shoots bandage. Yeah, it's a hunt. It's like a hunter, but it shoots bandages that just autos good bandage healing. And then you have a couple buttons to press for like your healing cooldowns, right? Like your interrupt. Maybe I don't
Get
know.
an interrupt too.
Maybe
I like
maybe
it.
not.
It
Maybe
sounds
maybe you don't
sounds
get
broken. I like it.
maybe you don't get an interrupt. Like the abilities would require bandage stance, and you'd lose a lot of abilities because most warrior abilities don't work in bandage stance, right? So that means you couldn't use like shield bash in the bandage stance, for example.
Why would you need to?
You can't have a shield while you're holding a bandage gun.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Well, but
No,
but
it
you
just
have
makes sense.
you have a range slot. Like yeah, you can hold the shield as a stat stick, but you can't use it. You can go on your back.
Yeah, but think about it. Like when you're a hunter or a warrior and you're using your gun, you don't have a shield on at the same time. You're
No,
using
no,
your gun.
but it's
So,
on your
yeah.
it's on your back, and like it's equipped as a stat stick, right? Like you still benefit from the items.
You gain increased armor
like
when
an
attacked
idol.
from behind.
Yeah.
You can just become a turtle.
Right, but how many heals do we need? Like, how many bandage types? Like, obviously, there's the anti-venom bandage type and stuff. Like, the specialty bandages are usable.
All bandages.
Oh yeah, they'll have like
AoE, AoE
infusions,
bandage.
infusions that you can add to your bandages that like either
Yeah, like
one
you-
could be
bandage
just like
traps.
rapid healing and it makes it heal faster. One could be like ointment applied, so the recipient won't be like diseased or poisoned for the next 30 seconds. What else could you do?
I mean, just like 1-to-1 it with another healer, right? Like you have baby heal, big heal, dot heal.
You would have to have a bandage trap if it operates like a hunter. So you lay down like a med
Bandage
pack.
trap.
like-
Yeah, bandage. Yeah, no, yeah. Place you fired a bandage on the ground, and yeah, no bandage
Yeah.
trap.
That instead of needing the enemies to run over, you need your stupid raid teammates to run over.
Yeah. Well, it's like
Put the trap on the ground. Just run over it.
That's how Deckard Cain works. That's literally what Deckard
Yeah?
Cain's healing
Yeah.
ability is. Is just
I immediately thought of like Volskaya as like, you know, like how on that boss, like, or that map, the boss is like not really a boss. It's like a healing.
oh, you're talking about like the big mech you gotta fight.
Yes, but the boss is not a boss. It's it drops like a healing.
Oh, right, like a little healing. Yeah.
That's what I immediately thought of with like a hunter trap.
Okay, yeah, but it doesn't trigger till somebody steps on it. Then it AOE heals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. I'm writing this down in my head. I need to write it down. We're just busy. Should really make like just a presentation, like bandage.
I would also love to see a variation of a warrior that's more like Braum from League of Legends as well. Like a warrior that's even more about a shield and doesn't actually use like a weapon. Like he's got a big shield and is otherwise empty-handed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Maybe that's
He-
what it is. That you as part of being the bandage guy, bandage warrior, you can have a shield, but you can't have a weapon.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, maybe it's a one-handed weapon. So you hold the shield in one hand and have the gun in the other hand, kind of thing. I kind of picture it as a two-handed weapon, two-handed gun, but it could be a one-handed gun. Oh, and that way you can give him like a weird upgrade to the shield wall ability where you can literally block all incoming damage from a certain vector. Probably WoW doesn't work that way. Like there's no abilities that kind of work.
No, either you're
Yeah.
line of sighted or you're not.
But I mean, you produce a shield which creates a line of sight. So like any ranged monsters would have to run up to the bandage warrior in order to, you know, shoot their spells. Yeah, you create a small block. We're 2023. They could probably patch this functionality in at this point.
You just code the shield to be a line of sight obstacle.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll work.
You put a collision box in front, and all monsters then have to go around.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oops.
I think we're all gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, evasion.
Alright, there we go. Alright, bear. That's not bear, that's cat.
I'm gonna AoE tell him as soon as I get in.
Thank you.
Todd.
Alright, you can have him.
I'm healing you. Alright, so what do we call the shield ability?
Which one?
Yeah, it doesn't attack.
The
What's
line of
touch?
sight. Hang on, I'm gonna start writing this stuff down.
Oh. What's Brahm's ability called? I don't remember. Wiki Brahm. Brahm's ability is called Unbreakable.
Hmm.
I don't know. I got nothing, I'm sorry. Alright. Oh, I'm out of mana again. Good lord.
You probably can do some kind of multi-shot where you shoot everyone with a bandage. Or you still
Reveal.
like a ricochet.
Ricochet.
Like, you know, bandage ricochet. You know, you got big bandage.
Bandage volley.
Hey, you couldn't let us kill these ones first.
I thought it would be okay.
We've proven time and time again it's not okay.
We haven't died yet.
Yeah. Give them time. We'll get there.
Mm, 8.5. Gonna need this gear, guys.
I am passing on all loot. It's all yours.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been meaning to, and sometimes I
Oh,
accidentally
I
hit
still
creep,
need
but-
one more
No, I'm-
Rage Fire Shaman.
You can right click on your portrait and hit pass on loot.
Oh, leather chest. That's also a need. Okay. Yeah, but most of the stuff was like cloth or whatever. I wasn't like needing that stuff.
Did you get all your quests done, or did you
I
miss
need
something?
one more Rage Fire Shaman.
Okay. We'll work our way back.
Well, thanks for running me, guys. It was quick and painless.
Yeah.
Well,
And we came up with a lot of great ideas.
yeah.
I just want a debuff that goes on the target that you heal that turns them into a mummy.
Oh, maybe Bandage Warrior gets like its own version of sap, where it mummifies
There you go.
an enemy.
It's a yeah, it'd be like a.
Oh, that's a
cocoon.
good
It'd be
one.
easy
Yeah,
for
yeah.
them to do it.
Version of sap that
But when it
mummifies.
breaks, it comes out more powerful. Some kind of curse.
Well, it heals, but heals the target. So if it's already healed, it's fine. But if you happen to use it, because you need to in some clutch moment, it's going to heal the target. So that's your trade-off.
Yep, regenerates.
Maybe it can be cast on friendly targets though, like a weird ice block.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Hmm.
I
Well, so
zoned out.
ice block is like full and vuln, right? So you can't do anything. I don't think ice block heals. But what if
No, it doesn't.
it's like an ice block, but you can still take damage, but you can't move or do anything, and you heal. I'm sure I've seen that ability before in a game.
Why
like,
would you want-
Like a Chrysalis,
Paladins
Kerrigan.
had something like that for a minute where they'd like kneel down and do a burst of healing around them.
You could just make it like Kerrigan's Chrysalis, so she can drop into an egg and then heal herself, but the egg can be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
like a mummification sort of deal. So you could use it on your main tank to get him up, but the off tank's gotta pick up the threat while mummification shot going out. Hang on, let me write that down.
Oh, your mount could be a gurney.
Can be cast on friendlies. Target heals, but enemy can break it like a chrysalis pod. Sorry, you want a gurney?
Yeah, your spec specific mount can be a gurney.
Okay, we're getting pretty crazy with the gurney now. We're talking mounts. It's just but a gurney ability could work, right?
You physically move one of your allies to a different location.
Yeah, your ally becomes again movement impaired, and you move them out of the fight to somewhere safer, so you can they can be safe.
Yeah. Retail already has I don't remember what it's actually called, but I always call it life grip for priests.
Right. Yeah, it's like a manual life grip. You got to run and go get them and bring them back. And you're strong warriors, so you throw them on your back.
Put them in a fireman's carry.
You don't shove them in your cannon and shoot them across the battlefield to a safe spot.
I like that idea. I just don't know if it fits the bandage warrior theme, but I actually like the idea.
I feel like there should be some sort of a gangrenous debuff too, like if you don't change their bandages quickly enough or something, somehow.
You got to disinfect the bandage with alcohol first.
Like, yeah, it's getting kind of funky down there.
Oh yeah.
Like apply poison.
So what happens when you gurney them? Not only can you move them around, but damage that would be dealt to the teammate is instead taken by the tank or the warrior.
Oh, and part of the talent tree for Bandage Warrior will have like damage components. So like you can also concoct like poisons that you slap on bandages to apply to enemies.
All right, now it's becoming a class. It's a good idea. I'm trying to keep it in the
Flesh
scope
it
of a
out.
rune.
Warlock tank is
A
basically a whole new
rune?
class.
No.
Yeah, this is season of
spec.
discovery. We want this to be implemented.
No, they're gonna put a force spec in the warrior talents.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea. Again, I'm not against any of this.
Come on, they can code it in a weekend, right?
Yeah, on the weekend it's easy. What are they complaining about?
That's what they're getting paid to do. It's fine. Okay, that's a good one. Somebody went to trade chat instead of just asking for a boon. They're like, "What? We saving all the boons for phase 2?"
Actually, why am I selling this stuff? I can break it down for goods.
Dabu.
Okay.
Sug sug.
So strength is not great on a rogue.
No.
No.
I just want to
Agility
skip it.
stam.
I just basically I
it-
want to skip it entirely if I'm being smart.
Yeah. But if something has like agility on it and you're a low enough level and it's like a low piece of gear and it has like a little bit of strength, then it's worth taking. If you don't have the agility.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally you'd be getting only agility, but agility plus
Right.
strength. stuff
Just saying,
is
if I've got
usually-
2 agility and someone's got 3 strength, keep the agility. Strength is bullshit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
yeah, it's like 2 versus 1 attack power.
Yep.
And other stuff too with
Okay.
agility.
Good to know.
But yeah, like a lot of the gear will be like agility and strength that you're trying to get.
Right. Attack power is pretty sweet, obviously.
Yeah.
What was I gonna do? Oh, did I want to respec my hunter?
For melee.
No. I thought people were going marksmanship,
I don't know.
but Wowhead obviously is still showing beast mastery.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a marksman build.
The
Just
beast
down
does just the animal just does so much damage. That the extra 10% or 15% from the rune does an offset. From what I can tell, anyways. I think
It's
maybe
disgusting if
it's
you-
although you have the purple, right, on your hunter. You got the purple crossbow.
Yeah.
So
And I'm not using aim shot because I'm in beast mastery.
oh, you should definitely, even if you're like a beast master, you should still go with that talent tree.
Well,
don't know. Maybe I'm
that's-
wrong about
that's
that.
11. That's 11 points into marksman, so that's why I was asking. Like, I'm currently all points in beast mastery. The other one they're showing is 5-11-0.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I just wouldn't go marksman like no pet marksman. Like pet marksman is.
Oh no! Fuck lone wolf. Also, that's
Yeah.
the Grisby rune. There's not a chance I'm getting that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You want to swap? I think you want to swap over. I think.
Okay.
I'm not an expert, but that's what I've been doing.
Aim shot's a 3-second cast. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you got to cast it right at the like as soon as your auto goes off. You'll save more time casting at the start of that. I have that whatever that weapon swing timer is. Like it makes a big difference when you press that button because if you press it at the end, it actually is more like 5 seconds before you get a shot off. It's like awful.
Yeah, I remember that was an annoying thing about hunters trying to line up all that stuff properly.
It's probably a term for what that's called, like. But you got to do that stuff properly.
Yeah.
Shot management is super important because you also want to make sure you're not casting any of your shots near your auto shot. Otherwise, the skill will just completely eliminate your auto shot. It'll
Right.
just
Oh,
take
yeah,
over in its
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super important. It'd be real easy to just, as soon as you see one of those auto shots go off, just hit your aim shot then and there. Okay, yeah, I'm respecing.
And honor. Strength. Dabu.
God, that respec noise is so fucking loud. It's so unnecessary, man. 5 in lethal shots. Oh yeah, 5% crit chance. Yes, please. And aim shot. Cool. How much mana does that fucking thing cost now? 68? Alright, that's fine. That's okay, I guess. So what did I lose from that? I lost armor on my pet, whatever. Damage done by pet, 20%. Okay. increases critical strike chance of your pets by 3%. Yeah, okay,
Welcome
yeah,
to
that
war.
wasn't a bad loss.
Have you come to serve the Horde?
Look top.
Oh shit.
Makra for the Horde!
Do you aim shot on cooldown, Bo?
Do I aim shot? No, I often forget to cast it.
Okay.
Like I open up with it because I think it provides you with a DPS increase for a period of time, right? Like the main. Could be wrong about that, but aim shot also increases your ranged attack power by 70 or something like that, I think.
No, it's a shot that does your, an aim shot that increases range damage by 70. I assume that just meant like it would do your weapon damage plus 70.
Hang on, let me look it up.
I can go fight something real quick. Is that a good deal?
It's an opener skill. There's a certain every time it crits, be warned, using this opener group can mess up the group aggro management. Aim shot can no longer be woven into auto shite cycles.
What?
No, this is out of date. It's very out of date.
Oh. Alright, I need a creature. Any creature.
Hey, there's finally a boon.
Ah, it's a real one, and not
Yeah.
just some dickhead shouting it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess it's weird because when I read that, I can't remember. I don't think there's a buff or anything with it. It's probably works as you described.
Okay.
It's just a big chunk of damage on an 8-second cooldown. But like, I just can't even answer it. I basically just face roll on Hunter.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah, because I'm like, I never know which shot's good. I'm like Serpent Sting, Chimera Shot. Arcane Shot seems like trash right now.
Oh, you're using Chimera, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. I am not. Because I have Beast Mastery on right now, that's right.
Yeah. No, I use Chimera, the Hunter aspect, and what's the other one? Chimera, Hunter aspect, and
Sniper training?
yes, that's it, Sniper training, which is arguably not that great either because it's only good if you can stand still.
You guys need scopes?
No, but thank you.
I'm good.
Oh, wait, is there what's the
Hey, man.
like the top
Good to
tier
meet
scope
ya.
that we have right now?
+2.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I already have it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really. I just know what I've been doing, and like I carry a reasonable amount of damage in raids, so I haven't. There hasn't been a lot of incentive to fix anything, so I'm like, okay, whatever. it's working.
You beat
So-
everyone, fix it.
I mean, if I felt like I did on the warrior, I would definitely be like, I need to be doing more damage, but things have been going okay. But yeah, no, I think probably around the time I might have looked into it is, I've been playing less, obviously, except for raid days, so, and playing other classes, so I just didn't bother getting around to it.
Maybe I should have stayed Beast Mastery. I was top DPS for the last 4 bosses in raid.
Yeah, you're not.
Huh.
Like, it really depends, like, if you really want to push things. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more headroom definitely to go. But I would look I looked at some of the parsing, I think, for them, and I think they're doing like what I've been seeing is like the melee weaving. Like they're going,
Yeah.
they're doing melee weaving.
Flanking strike is just so damn good.
I don't think any of our hunters are doing anything like that.
No.
No.
Next
I thought
phase, they're
about
gonna
it,
have to
but-
trap weave, pretty much.
Like,
Is another thing.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a trap talent that I don't remember. A trap talent that's usable in combat.
yeah,
I did trap
trap
weaving.
launcher.
Yes,
It
the
allows you to use it
launcher.
in combat and gives it 40-yard range.
That's good that they're bringing the launcher because I did some hunter.
Hey,
through
Stephanix,
Wrath,
how's it going?
And they didn't add the trap launcher until like the last raid, and that was a garbage playstyle, having to run up and reset your trap on cooldown, because that was like primarily where your damage is coming from, was explosive trap. So, but you didn't have a trap launcher, so you had to actually run up there, lay the trap, disengage. When the trap had like 3 seconds left, you gotta stop DPS, run up there. Really hard to parse on that class.
Oh man, I hope we get a hunter rune that converts disengage into retail disengage.
What's retail disengage?
The one that actually has you jump backwards and like gain increased movement speed for a couple seconds.
Oh, movement speed too. I was gonna say, you
Like-
jump backwards and disengage.
No, not
In
classic.
Wrath you do anyways.
Yeah, not classic though. Disengage right now. It's melee range, requires a melee weapon. You attempt to disengage from the target, reducing threat, and your character exits combat mode.
Oh yeah, complete different functionality. Wow.
Yeah, it's like if you're fighting one thing and you decide you don't want to fight it anymore, it can be okay, but like in raid, it's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be so much handier to have it be that jump, because then like Akumai starts to blast, disengage, get out of the way.
I bet that'll be a rune. Like, changes the functionality of disengage.
I would love it.
Stephanix wants to know how long I've been playing WoW. I mean, today or all time? It was probably since 2006. Definitely not at launch. It was Burning Crusade when I
What
started.
was the first class you played, Bo?
Warrior. On a PvP server, no less.
Oh my god.
Because I came from Planetside, my MMOs were all, fighting all the time. So I wanted the, I had different ideas of what the game was coming into it.
Farewell.
And it was fine. I wasn't very good back then, though, but I had a good time. Then I played Priest forever. Like, through Wrath, I was Priest. What came
Did you
after
do,
Wrath? Cataclysm? Cataclysm
Yeah.
was when... No, I was still a Priest in Cataclysm, I think.
Did you do all the raids in Wrath?
I definitely did raids. I remember...
There was.
I don't think
Max
I'd-
Ramus,
Yeah, I did the
Ulduar,
raids. I remember
Trial of
Nax.
the Crusader.
I did,
and
yeah,
Ice Ground.
yeah. I did lots of Nax. I did lots of Uldum,
Ulduar.
Ulduar. Sorry, what did I say?
it's okay.
Uldum? Yeah, I mixed them up. But whatever.
There's
The
Uldamon and Ulduar.
the
which
one with
are
the
just-
spaceman, the spaceman,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
go on the
and
Observer.
Cthulhu or whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yogg.
Gone. Yogg's I don't remember what anything's called.
God Sagrog.
But yes, I did
Dude,
that
Ulduar
one.
is so sweet, man.
I think the guild I was in was called Midnight Fire, something like that.
Loktar.
That
I
time.
personally think Ulduar is better than Ice Crown Citadel.
The one I
It's-
didn't do a lot of was
no,
Ice
I
Crown,
spent it.
actually. The one I didn't get to
It's-
experience a ton was Ice Crown.
It was overhyped, I thought.
I mean, I did do some of it.
At least for
but,
Classic it was.
yeah. But that, towards the end of the Wrath cycle, I'd start, I was getting tired of playing Wrath, right? Because
Same.
I usually play a lot in the front end and then never do.
Be careful.
The only, end of patch cycle that I really played a lot was Cataclysm.
Talk to me.
I always fall off before the last patch cycle.
Throw on
Um,
for the Horde. How you doing, man?
All right. Sorry, I forgot what I was trying to do. Expose armor.
Oh shit!
Nobody-
I forgot I have the hunter ring that increases damage done by pet by 1%. Maybe I want to go back to the Beastmaster talents.
Stay away from them.
Oh, for single, like for farming solo.
No, I meant for raiding.
Oh, okay. Because that's the other thing too. Is I find like if you're gonna try and kill high level mobs and stuff, you want your pet to do all the tanking. So just you swap the talents out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to do higher level shit. Yeah.
Well, it just depends what you're going after for quests and stuff. That was on all the characters. I was able to get the most quests done on the hunter because I could take higher level quests on no problem and stuff and get gold.
I might be starting to get burnt out.
Yeah, maybe you've played a lot of alts, man.
Yeah.
You should probably give yourself a couple days off before we go hard on phase 2. That's
That's why I've been kind of diving
Yeah.
into Diablo again.
yeah. That's why I'm playing like a dragon.
Yeah, you know how much
Siphonic's-
left do you have? Or at least do you know how far
Oh,
into
I'm
you are?
I'm at chapter
percentage-wise?
8 of what I understand to be chapter 14 chapters.
Nice.
But
that's
those
cool.
those games have a big laundry list of shit to do, which I usually
Yeah, yeah.
complete a lot.
it's
So chapter 11
more
or
like
12,
20 chapters.
chapter 11 or 12 is going to be a long haul, and then the RPG ones, they have pinnacle content. So you finish the game, but then there's a usually
Plus.
you fight Amon in the regular Yakuza games, and it's like you go power yourself up to fight him, but it's just a fight. But that last tower in the first one, there's like a final dungeon tower, and then when you're done the game, then everything becomes level 99, and you're invited to beat it. And that requires a lot of grinding because you got to get all your characters up to 99 and all your jobs up to 99, and
That's
you know.
sick, man.
yeah. And that had New Game Plus I didn't play, but this one actually has achievements linked to New Game Plus, which I found. I'm kind of scratching my head a little bit over that. And it
Like
seems
why they did
there's
that.
3 achievements. It's like normal New Game Plus, like a hard New Game Plus, and a legendary New Game Plus. And so I don't really understand what the mechanics of that are yet. I haven't looked into it because I don't want to spoil myself yet in case something comes up. And then, how much time will it take versus if it's worthwhile experience? Because, like,
Yeah.
I might be good after playing the campaign and, like, call it there, but we'll see.
It's a lot of game. It's very impressive how much game they
Yeah. Well, the
put in
Yakuza,
their games.
yeah, half of it's because they recycle a lot. And so the games,
Yeah.
if you do everything every game, you are, looking at a lot of hours.
But even then, like, the campaign
Power
is
World is
massive, dude.
$30.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I have not really looked into Pal World much, but I've heard everyone talking about it, obviously. I thought it was like a $10 or $15 game, like Valheim,
Oh, yeah.
V Rising. I did not expect $30.
30
I,
is
don't know, I
up.
think $30 is not asking too much for what it is. It looks nice enough.
Enshrouded was about 30 as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about
I think if Valheim launched today, they'd launch at $30.
Yeah.
Shrouded. Survival action RPG for up to 16 players.
hmm
Yeah. Have you played Valheim?
Yeah.
It's Valheim, but with less. Like the trees don't roll around on the ground; they just kind of go away. But the action RPG is like kind of Elden Ring-ish, or just think any third-person action RPG. It's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, if you have friends to play with and set up a server, I could see it being fun. But I don't know about opening up a server. If somebody progresses the map, I
I
don't.
wish it wasn't early access.
And there's that too. Yeah, I don't. There's a part of me
Cool
that
thing
wants to
about
save
V-Rising
myself.
is that it was a complete game.
Go forth to victory.
It's pretty complete. That's early access too, though.
V-Rising?
Yep. There's more
Really?
content coming. Oh yeah. So Siphonic's
Yep.
says he just started
Early
playing
access
WoW
game.
3 weeks ago.
That's cool.
Is
first
it?
started.
Yeah. Are you like?
Ever?
Are you older or younger? That's great. I mean, it's great to start
Yeah.
playing. Yeah.
I didn't know people like them existed anymore.
Yeah. Some people are like, let me finally sit down and see what this World of Warcraft's all about.
That's right.
Shit happens. You don't have to tell me your exact age. I just wonder if you're just older.
How old are you?
Well, it's what like Crofton's never played World of Warcraft, and he never will because he's like, oh, I don't want to play it. You know. But
What
some
is
people
your
stay away.
date of birth, your hometown.
No,
and your
we
social
don't.
security
We don't.
number.
We don't want to know
Don't do
that.
any of that.
Don't listen to Centrifuge.
Who?
Centrifuge, you.
No idea. Not ringing a bell. Don't you throw me under the bus? How dare you?
I think you're driving the bus.
Into the lake.
Yeah, into my lake. You know what that means? Uh-oh.
Oh, shh.
Okay.
What are you
I
looking
got
for?
a what's the word? I have a confession to make.
Oh yeah.
I have never played a Fallout game.
Oh well, you're not missing much.
No? I heard some of them were really good and others are bad, and I'm seeing that Fallout 4 is on sale for $10 right now.
I hate shit talking it because a lot of people like those games, but I've bought Fallout 3, I bought Fallout New Vegas, and 4 VR. I've played the first hour of all of them, got bored and drifted off and never came back. So I don't. They might be really great, I just never been able to get into them. Kind of like the Zelda games, which also kind of piss people off.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that one.
Fallout is a very particular game. So, it's kind of like,
Nocta. Fight well, friend. Go
The
forward.
if you
Liam
don't
Neeson of games.
know, like, I have to be in the mood to play a Fallout game, but if I didn't know what a Fallout game felt like, I probably wouldn't know that I was in the mood to play that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's probably sort of the same as Yakuza 2, because like when you play a Yakuza game, you got to budget your first 10 hours. You're not really going to play a game at all.
Right. And that's how Fallout
So
is
I've
as
logged into
well.
games and been like, I'm so bored. I hate this game, and it might just be getting over that RPG hump in the first, 10 hours, letting it build and get some momentum and get into it.
I'll say 4 would probably be the easiest to get into if you've never played one, because just from the graphics, because old Fallout looks like butt.
Oh yeah, it's a bit dated now too. It doesn't help things.
Yeah.
And that might be the case with Starfield as well. I bought Starfield full price, played an hour, and stopped. So I don't know why Skyrim and Oblivion are different. I'm like, I play them and I seem to
I mean,
play a lot.
yeah,
them
for
a
me,
lot, but-
Starfield was like, oh, I've got Baldur's Gate 3 still. Sorry.
Like, I'm a sci-fi, cyberpunk, dystopian enjoyer. It's not like I only play. I only play fantasy games guy or anything. Like that's not it. So
Yeah.
just
One of those things.
yeah. It's basically that's all I can say. It's just one of those things I can't explain. It's just how it works out.
Do you like stealth play games at all, Bo?
Occasionally, I'm trying to like. I don't play a ton of them, but every now and then I want to say. I think there's a stealth franchise I really enjoy, but I can't think of it at the moment. I don't think I
My-
play too many.
My game of the year last year, although it might not technically qualify as a game because it was more like a mode, but
Mhm.
it changed it. Hitman: World of Assassination.
Oh yeah, I played Hitman, the latest Hitman in VR. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I'll play that in VR. It sounds so good.
Cool. It's ridiculous. Like it's
It sounds great. Yeah, that freelancer mode, absolutely, just like I loved it to pieces. It
Oh,
was
that's the
absolutely
roguelike
crack
one,
for
eh?
me. Yeah. And that came out. That freelancer mode came out last year, but obviously lost any talk for running for any sort of award because of everything else that came out last year.
The game also like games that also have weird release schedules often get missed by awards anyways. You know,
I think it didn't really count because Hitman 3 had already existed, and then they updated it later to World of Assassination, and that's
mean,
when I got the freelancer.
EA games get all kinds of. Didn't Valheim win an award or get a nod at least at one point? But the game's not out. like so when
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But Baldur's Gate didn't get any mention during early access, but won a bunch of awards after it was out. Like it's just. And so, like, a Hitman is like it's been released and re-released and side released and repriced like so much. I'm sure nobody knows when that game came out. Can't give it an award.
Yeah, it's
Bo, you
basically
wanna
the
know
same
the-
game like 3 different times with additional content.
Yeah,
it
and they
seemed
like I read the reviews about their pricing and stuff, and it's like buy this one, don't buy this one. It's essentially the same amount of product, but the cheaper way to buy it because they did something weird.
And then they just made it all World of Assassination, and it's all included.
Right,
You don't have to do that
right.
fucking
Yeah.
dance anymore.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it has the best game mode in all of existence with freelancer mode.
Blood and
Yeah, because it was
thunder.
weird. You'd buy the new one, and then if you had the previous one, you could still access the previous missions in the new one if you set up your
Jump through
account
a bunch of
correctly.
hoops.
And
Yeah.
and it sometimes it worked for me, but not always.
That website was about as quality as Final Fantasy XIV's character
Oh, God.
management. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that level.
All right, I mean,
Bo, the
AFK.
best part
Well,
about that, real quick, the best part about that Valheim award you were talking about. You remember how you keep mentioning that it's a early access game? It hasn't come out yet.
yeah.
The Valheim won the award for best debut and audience award.
Oh, okay.
It won best debut, and it's in early access. It hasn't released as a game yet.
Yeah, it's just a little weird. I mean, the awards are a little weird too, but like, shouldn't we be celebrating the year's releases, not the year's investment calls or funding rounds of funding? You know, it's like,
Year's best Kickstarter.
What do you mean? That is a release. Just kidding.
well, I mean, it technically is like they've released something, but then that's the year. Like, do you parse it like the year it comes out in early access is the year the game comes out, or the year you slap 1.0 on it and full launch is the year the game comes out? You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I think it's arbitrary.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not like movies. Movies don't get patches unless
Right.
it's unless it's a director's
Except
cut.
Star Wars.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. Star Wars got. I think that might be the only movie really that got patches like several times.
Lord of the Rings. Oh no,
How
yeah,
many-
I guess Lord of the Rings wasn't like updated like Star Wars was.
Like you could count extended cut as maybe a patch update, but you know,
DLC.
usually it's no more than one director's cut. But Star Wars definitely had multiple updates for sure.
Yeah, right.
It might still get updated one of these days.
I
You
hate
never know.
that also, by the way.
Well, yeah, because it kills nostalgia. It's hard as shit
Yeah.
to find the originals anywhere.
I have them.
Nice. They're not on Disney.
Nope, I have them VHS.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna AFK a minute.
Yeah, chair stream sounds good. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, I'm actually
I'm-
gonna head to bed myself. So have a good
Yeah,
night,
I
guys.
am as well. You guys as well. Peace.
Alright, I guess everyone else tapped out. Everyone tapped out. Night Terror Skull. I probably gotta call it soon too. Not gonna get to level 25 traveling around the planet, not doing anything. I don't want to go get my tanking rune though. How do I get this rune? Use Pickpocket on Southsea Brigand, Southsea Cutthroat, and Southsea Cannoneer, South Ratchet, loot Buccaneer's Matchbox, and up on hills wooden camp area. Oh, it's pretty straightforward. Alright. Oh, why am I walking there when I can fly there?
Strength and honor for the Horde.
I probably should pick up the actually battery of quests that are around here.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
The raptors of the Barrens are smarter than raptors in other lands. And I think all that smarts is hiding in their horns. If so, then I could grind their horns into powder and use it to make smart drinks. I could sell them for a fortune. And you can help me. Find me intact raptor horns from Sunscale Scytheclaws. They roam in the southern Barrens and in the northern Barrens near the border of Ashenvale Forest. Oops! Had a little mishap, as you can see. The morning cargo shipment from Booty Bay was huge. Huge, I say. Never seen so many crates. Well, I was trying to expedite things, so I started unloading a bit more than I could handle. That's when everything came tumbling down. Before I knew what was going on, I saw that menace, Mad Maglish, go running off with a bottle of 99-year-old port. Chased him all the way to Wailing Caverns. No way I was going in there. Maybe you're brave enough to find him? The venture company set up a small research facility far to the north of here, southwest of the Sludge Fen. I don't know very much about what they're doing, but did manage to discover that they're experimenting with something called a samouflange. Now, what the heck is a samouflange? Well, whatever it is, I want to examine it, so I need someone to go get it. I obtained a copy of their control system operating manual. You should be able to figure out how to disengage the samouflange from it. I sure wish Vice Admiral Greslick did a better job of keeping the seas safe for our trading vessels. With all the gold the trade princes have poured into the trade fleets, it ticks me off to see so many pirates running willy-nilly, raiding my ships and stealing my goods. I heard
everyone
that the
bailed.
South Sea Free
Yeah,
Traders
everyone-
set up a camp
everyone
just
left.
south of here. They've been a real thorn
I'm
in
probably
my
not on
side,
for much longer.
and if
It's
Greslick won't
3:40
take care of
a.m.
them, well,
Yeah.
maybe
I get
you
into.
can help me
I
get
got one
rid of
last
them.
Star Wars meme for you before I bail, though. I forgot
Sweet.
my buddy sent me this on Instagram the other day, so I can't send it to you, but I'll explain it. It's a 2-frame meme. It shows Elmo standing behind a table, and the table has a pile of fruit and what appears to be a pile of cocaine on it.
Okay.
So Elmo is Anakin, the fruit is the Jedi Code, and the pile of cocaine is Padme's Nabooty. And then the second frame is just Elmo face planting into the pile of cocaine.
That makes sense. I get that one.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna run. I will see you on Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday. That's the
Alright.
plan.
Adios, amigo.
All right,
Have a good
peace. Yeah, later.
night. Bye.
All right. Well, I think probably we're gonna wrap up the stream. Looks like everyone went to bed. I'm sorry I didn't get up sooner to do proper stream today, but sometimes that shit happens. Still, maybe we can at least try and get this rune. I do want to be able to tank on the rogue. That'd be sweet. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not really good at stealthing around, guys. I don't fully understand the mechanics. Oh, perfect. Buccaneers matchbox. Okay. Got the matchbox. Now I need to figure out what I need to do next. Up on the hill is a wooden camp area. There's gunpowder, waypoint 6145. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Probably I gotta get up to the, I think there's an area up top. Guess I gotta go up by way of that hill. Oh god, this does nothing. I don't want to fight through all this by myself, so I'll let this guy help. miss. Oh my. What do I gotta do with this stuff here? Click it to blow it up. Then you can open the chest and receiver room. Okay. Some sort of box in here I need. Ooh, level 15. Okay, gotta be careful. I don't grow too many of them. I've got a bow equipped now, eh? I don't have the right ammo in it. Gosh dang it. What? Oh my god. Oh, what the f... That is brutal. How is it even... There's no graveyard of Ratchet? That sucks, man. Alright, let me read the rest of this. So that's Blade Dance. Blade Dance is legs. Okay, that's good. I don't have anything on legs yet. Mutilate. Oh, I can get mutilate. I have the letter from note from Basso. Okay, that's good. Find Stealth Troll Basso between Valley of Trials and Razor Hill. Okay. That's what I can get now. Between the Eyes Rune Guide. Found in a dusty chest on the second level of the drag. Oh shit. That's one that we can get pretty easily too. Okay. Oh, I also need to get just a flesh wound. Okay, that's a reputation one. Still got a lot of road to hoe on that one. Finish a move that increases your parry chance by 10%. Lasts longer per combo point. Interesting. Okay, well that one's not very far at all, so that's fine. I have one that two I can go pick up pretty much right now. Might stick around here and level a bit though. I do have quests to do here. Oh, I can head back to Thunder Bluff. Also an option too. Nothing wrong with killing these guys though, getting some progress on this quest. It's a good one. I might swap out though for Shadow Strike. Kind of fun to have mobility. I just gotta remember I swapped those out. Yeah. there should be some lootables I need to pick up here, right? Yeah. Alright, where does Deadly Brew come from? It's in Shadowfang. Okay, that's a little later. Okay, this guy's just killing Baron Longshore over and over again. It's pretty annoying. I just need a couple more of these. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do North Watch yet. Basically just need like 3 more brigands. I think I'm good. Where do we gotta turn these ones into? Okay, over there. Yeah, losing the thunder buff bluff and walking around after having it for so long really sucks. Anyways, I think I'm going to turn this quest in and call it there, guys. It is, most of you have already gone to bed, so there's not many people left, but those are still hanging on. Hello. Hope you're having a good night or day if you're in another part of the world. Let's see here.
Keep it quick, kid. You did good, kid. A little more work like that, and it'll be one less thing I'll have to worry about.
Let's skip the dialogue. Alright, I think I'm pretty much going to call it there, guys. I think everyone's in bed, and it's 4 a.m. Time for me to go to bed now, too. Anyways, tomorrow, Baldur's Gate, most likely. I say that there's a bit of a 50-50 chance because we decided we might want to get it together IRL and do some stuff rather than play BG3, so it might not happen. But not everyone was on board, so that's why I'm like, we're still kind of discussing it. I'd say there's a good chance, though, but I'm just not sure. Put it odds around 60-40 we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, but you never know. Some people might convince some other people, and there you go. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today. Thank you so much, Sephinix, for the follow today, this evening, and Bacchia Tommy for the 4-month resub. Appreciate you very much. And to all the supporters of the channel, of which there are a lot, thank you. Appreciate it very much. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Baldur's Gate 3. If I happen not to go out, I think I'm trying to get out of the house tomorrow just to do some stuff, so... but if for whatever reason that doesn't happen, I may stream a bit more than just Baldur's Gate 3. We'll see. Monday, I'm doing some contract work, so Mondays and Wednesdays are now like kind of tied up with that stuff. But there's still possibly a stream Monday evening. We'll see how I'm feeling. So it's not entirely off the books. Tuesday is like I think it's pretty much a guarantee I'll be online for sure because I have WoW raiding in the evening and we have multiplayer with Scott and John around 2 Eastern. So we'll definitely be playing on Tuesday. So hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, see you Tuesday and maybe Monday. All right. Take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.